Okay, hi.
Hi, honey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, welcome. It's nice to be with you and everyone else.
Of course,
Welcome.
of course. Our magic show,
Yeah,
our Reiki healing magic show.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean it's always a pleasure. And um yeah, so how was your week? How is your week? More. It's
I,
well.
so well, you're gonna tune into me. Do you want to tune into me and then I'll catch you up and see and I'll
Yeah, all
validate
right.
you?
Oh, absolutely. So before we start, for those that are here for the first time, we are going to do some Reiki on each other, and then we are going to do a group Reiki for everyone. So a group healing, can call it that way, with Reiki. So stay tuned, stay with us, and so you will be able to see how we do Reiki. It's a very, very, very mysterious. No, it isn't. It's very easy to tune in and to understand how it works. So you can come with us and if you're new with Reiki, discover it. And if not new, well, just enjoy it, right? It's for everyone.
It is for everyone. And when so Max is going to tune into me and I'm going to tune into Max, and then I'll describe how I feel when he connects with me energetically. And when we connect with you energetically, just get into a place where you can be quiet and you can breathe and get in tune with your body. Try to feel us connecting to you physically through the energy, and allow this healing energy to enter your body. Okay? So, very exciting.
Absolutely.
So, I feel him.
Right. Oh, what happened? Uh, something happened. Well, I mean, something happened. Something always happens, right?
Yeah.
Duh. When they say, oh, you say things that you can't get wrong. Something happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was just focus. Oh, what's with your heart? Something touched your heart, impacted your heart, not just your heart.
Go on, keep on feeling.
I feel something heart and solar plexus. Did you? Oh, something to do with. So solar plexus is the personality, the human. Well, yeah, of course, it touches the human, obviously.
I did clearing work.
Mm. Did you cry?
I did. Very much so.
Very it's well, I feel it light, but I think it was very heavy.
Yes, it was old.
Mm. Old for you, meaning you, Isabel, or old another life?
Many lives,
Many lives.
but as little Isabelle.
Right. So it's impacting you directly too.
Yes.
So that's why the solar plexus is coming out that way. It's the solar plexus is the personality, is the human. It's where we build, we have our existence, if I can say that way. Oh yeah, little Isabel. Is your mother in there?
Yes.
Hmm. Right. So, all right. Let me. I think I'm going to start with the solar plexus. I think, yeah, it's the right thing.
So I feel him there.
Oh, I don't know why. The word that came to me, the first word that came to me as I'm working to your solar plexus is abandonment.
Yes. Abandonment. I've been, one of the things that the guides have been really talking to me about is the abandonment wound in all of humanity, in all entities. When we separated from source, the first act of separation, we felt abandonment. And so the wound of abandonment is not only tied to my mother, but to the original wound of all entities.
Loneliness, fear, scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really feeling like touching you, your being right now. It's like you took that, you're exposing yourself. It's like, oh, having you yeah, vulnerable, exposed.
Mm-hmm. So being vulnerable is necessary for all entities incarnated here as humans. The reason why you must accept your vulnerability, whether you do now or not, or a little bit, is that humanity is moving into telepathic abilities. We are telepathic, but we are not aware. And so there will be no hiding anything. And being comfortable, being vulnerable, and exposed of your wounds and fears is necessary. as we will be telepathic.
And not to scare anyone, is that we are already telepathic.
You're just not aware.
We're just not aware. So when you think that your wife or your husband doesn't know what you've done, they know.
Oh, yeah.
They know exactly what you've done. They are just pretending not to know.
That's
Right?
right.
That's the game we're playing. And it's fine. It's right. It's nothing wrong. It's not that you have to be scared or whatever. But yeah, it's pretending. We pretend.
We do, for sure.
But also, I think it's interesting to dive a little bit into the telepathic ability, because I think when you say we're telepathic, everyone think, oh, we can hear what other think. That's not telepathy. That's not what it is. Telepathy works in a different way. It's more you feel or you have a projection of what is thought. For instance, when they do this kind of test, they always expect that you give exactly the result they're expecting. So if someone has a Queen of Heart card in their hands, they expect the other person to say Queen of Heart, because that's right, the telepathic. That's not how it works. It works on association, it works on vibration, on feeling, on those kind of things. So if the person that is trying to know what card is there associates the queen or the heart, or right, whatever the card, anything, to something specific, let's say that the person associates queen with England, right?
Yes.
For instance, so when I take the cards, Queen of Hearts, the other person will say England or anything related to England, because that's the association that they have.
Yes.
That's how telepathy works.
Yeah.
Just right, interesting to have an idea like that. Yeah, I think that there's really, it was really heavy. Yeah.
So I worked on Spirit asked me that I often say I don't need. Oh, I don't need that. It's okay. You take it. You have it. And
Oh,
so,
Isabelle, steal that.
yeah. So then it was interesting. And then through the need, for example, if I no longer teach or heal, who am I? And I went, wow, this is so weird that they're having me jump from needing to identity. And I've done a lot of identity work in persona clearing. So the identity aspect was not as hard. However, from there, they jumped to who are you trying to save? So I've been in service in many, many lives. And if I'm not in service and I am in service to myself, who would I be? Now I'm like, oh, okay, I understand why they went into identity. And then they said, well, who are you trying to save? And I'm like, who am I trying to save? And I'm like, I wanted to say me. And then I went, no, that doesn't feel completely right. And then I realized I've been trying to save my mom in so many lives. Hence the tears came. I realized
it
I was
didn't
trying
work.
to save my mom. Yes. And to be okay where she is. Yeah.
So you have to stop. She doesn't need saving.
No, no one needs saving, but it's, you know.
Yeah, but even if we say no one needs saving, right? There's what we say. That's what we from a creation point of view. That's great, fantastic. It works. That's true, right? That always doesn't account for the human. The human does care, and the human does want to save. It's part of being human. So it's a little bit a way of bypassing when you say don't try, right? You don't need to, don't do it because it's useless. It's not useless. You don't need to put everything into it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because like when you're a parent, when you nurture someone in a relationship, and you know, it's not that it's wrong or that it's not needed. The higher truth is, your everyone has an inner being and everyone's sovereign, but it's not that you don't feel it, right? Because we do feel the victim paradigm here very strongly. You know, with the victim, you must have a hero. We love hero stories. Save the day, right? Save money. Save 50% off. Like, you can see how it's so integrated in our culture and our paradigm of thought beliefs. And so saving, it's not that you don't want to recognize it. You want to look at it, observe it, and know it's okay. It's okay to feel that you want to save someone, and it's okay if you don't save someone, because both exist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think, right, it's there's a piece there for you also to recognize, I think, is that when you feel that that touches your personality, your that's why your solar plexus is so engaged right now, is that you're not recognizing yourself enough.
Right.
You're not giving yourself value enough, right? You're forgetting yourself when the piece, right? I don't need it. You can have it. It has been given to you. Take it.
Yes.
Right?
Right. And it's very counterintuitive, right? So, because that's my pattern. So when I try to change an energetic pattern within me, it feels awkward. It feels really counterintuitive. And, you know, this life for me is the exploration of self-love, self-serving. And I am a people pleaser, right? Reformed, whatever. But
well, in remission.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, being a healer, being a light worker, is a very giving nature. And so, you know, and what they're saying, because like I was talking to them and I'm like, so I'm not going to be a healer, I'm not going to be a teacher, like what? Like I'm not going to assist humanity, like what? And they're like, no, Isabel, it's not either or, it's and. It's and. You are self-serving and assisting humanity. It's always both. It's just that you need to be balanced within you.
Yeah. And to remind that we're part of a collective, and the collective is always present. And when you take care of yourself, you're taking care of the collective too.
Yes.
You cannot literally, you cannot dissociate the two. It's not possible. Even though I've heard statements of people saying, right, that doesn't matter, it's useless, blah 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 blah, these kind of things. But the collective exists. We are a collective. That's undeniable. Did I say that right? Or did
I don't know.
I searched the word, I think.
I understand. I would love to read some comments. Does this resonate with you guys? Do you experience the same thing that I am working on around putting myself first or saving someone? If you guys can put like a thumbs up or a heart or yes.
Yeah, I think that to be honest, right, many of us experience the problem, especially mothers, but we're parents. Let's not play the thing, but generally mothers have even more the instinct. Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's like my phone totally turned around. Upside down.
See? I just speak about motherhood and you go.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, but you're right, the not being able, and I always say you do not have to put yourself above anyone else or above your children. Do at least put yourself at the same level of importance for you. Right? Same level. Do not discount your children. It will be, I think, disrespectful or to say to parents, forget your children. That's not the point. Is simply not to forget yourself. Put yourself at the same level because you're important. You're valued too. Your existence is your value. The proof that you are worth. So don't forget yourself. That's all.
Yeah.
But it's easy to do, right? It's easy to forget yourself. Oh my God, I speaking so much that I'm just letting it go. But I was working on your solar plexus and heart, and I feel your heart already better. Responding and lighter, stronger, and also your solar plexus. Yeah, it's good because it's. I mean, it's not that you're not aware or that you don't know these things. Is that what comes out is that human thing or that need of the habit. I've always done like that. I've always been like that. And she needs me. She needs me to be there. She needs me to do this. What is she going to do if I don't? Right? That's there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's not as strong as before. Yeah, I think you're putting this to an end. Right. Have you had any experience of let's say extra dimensional? Well, I mean, we have all the time. So you see what I'm you see what I'm asking? Visions or feelings of presence. presence is, I mean, more than just in your head. I mean, hearing or talking or.
I am seeing energy a little different, and I would say I am feeling, I don't know if it's not extraterrestrial. It's not like I would say communication has been strong with the extraterrestrials. Um, but really it's almost a continuation from like last week, even though I did shadow work this week. It was also a continuation of understanding as we enter these fourth dimensional entities, there is a triad or a triification, and that was channeled by Magenta Pink. And then the team came in and elaborated on it. So she used trification and triad, but I use phase two, and I use 3-in-1. So 3-in-1 is the triad, and linear time is going to almost kind of dissolve in a way. So how humans are living very scheduled, very routine, very linear is going to soften. And as we raise our vibration, we are more aware of traveling in parallel lives or timelines or dimensions. And so we are going to be feeling and thinking more vibratory or through vibration and energy instead of with just the mind. Will be really encompassing more of our energy and in tune with the energy. So time will really start. I've been saying personally, I'm like, time is so wonky for me. Like, even though we showed up here at 2 o'clock, time is really just wonky for me, because as we become more present in the present moment, we're not focused in a timeline, in a future, allowing more capacity and potentiality. So I'm really being schooled around magic. It's a continuation, and it's just becoming deeper and deeper of being schooled of really softening the subtle thoughts. For example, if I went to go get a haircut, I would have thoughts of who's cutting my hair, I'm visiting with my hairdresser, how long it's going to take, what are the steps that's going to happen. Like, she's going to wash my hair, she's going to take the scissors, she's going to cut it, she's going to blow dry it. And so even though that's very innocent, right, but that's setting forth an expectation very, very delicately, very subtle. So now can I remove myself back and say, okay, I am going to go to my hairdresser's, but it may take an hour. She may cut my hair. She may not cut my hair. She may only blow dry my hair. She may wash it. She may not wash it. But like, soften my expectations around the experience, because I believe things are going to happen a certain way, then it must be given that way, because if it's not given that way, I'm going to be upset instead of thinking of it as beautiful. So it's interesting that they're talking to me at this level around subtle expectations of, we do it all the time without thought. But if we could be more open, more curious, and really in the present moment, and not have any attachments to any future moments. And I'm like, huh.
Yes. Yeah. Stay in the moment. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's great. So you work on grounding you more with a right, with the work that you do, that you've done, there's need of grounding.
Okay.
To
yeah.
stay here, good in your body. Your body is good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You're
All right.
I feel you're great.
Thank you, Max. All right, Max, I'm going to connect to you. I do have a hard stop at 3, so let me just pop in. So I'm in. Oh, the team is very pleased. You're speaking more of your truth.
Yeah.
You're not as afraid.
Well, yeah, and you know what happened Saturday? I was in a call in a class, and I at the beginning I was really just observing, shutting up. I was not speaking.
Okay.
Because I had an upset last week. Something was told, don't want to into detail, that really I felt not fine with it. And so I was processing that. And so I was very quiet. And then we made an exercise. And at the end of the exercise was, well, now, do you want to share your experience? So I opened my eyes and I see my hand was raised.
Wow.
It was
Cool.
on Zoom. It was on Zoom, and my hand was raised, and I was and then she called on me and I said, "Well, actually, I didn't raise my hand."
Right.
And so yeah, they want you to talk.
Yeah. Speak up.
Clearly speak up. And that was really in the moment, it was really awkward. It's like, who did that? And they say, well, yeah, it's just there.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
And so that you're absolutely right. And that experience made me more aware of me knowing my truth, knowing my boundaries,
Yeah.
knowing what I can accept and what I cannot accept. I even had a discussion with the Grays last week.
Oh, cool. You know, the Grays actually came to me as a projection, you know, in a rock, but not physically formed. But that's funny. Yeah, the Grays came.
Yes. and they said, do not let go of your emotions, or do not that I had the intention, but I heard something in that way. Said, do not keep your emotions. They are part of the human experience.
Yeah, yeah. Which is, you know, feeling safe in your emotions and then expressing your emotions. It's a process because, you know, many of times, don't cry. Why are you mad? Why are you upset? Don't be upset.
Yeah, and what the work that you can do with the emotions is to master them, in the sense not to be lost into the emotion and lose your
Yeah,
faculties,
yeah,
right? Yes, that's a work you can do, but not and for those that do not know, the grays are from our perspective, a version of humanity of the future, a potential of what the evolution of humanity can do. And the grays, they separated themselves from their emotional body,
mm-hmm.
and they lost their ability to reproduce. So they say, you see, losing the emotional body was really not, how can I say that? um,
Not
a good
beneficial.
end. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So that's very interesting. And I mean,
yeah,
for me, it was interesting also because they can, right? They say, you know, the way we are without our emotions. You
mm-hmm.
experience that firsthand. And that's true, I experienced
Mm-hmm.
that. And so, and you are one of you're part of the reasons why we came back into emotions. So humanity
Mm-hmm.
is, right, now specifically, but my experience, but the experience of humanity with the gray is what broke them into rediscovering emotions.
Yeah, yeah. Emotions are magic.
Yeah.
All right. So you feel very good. I checked your other chakras. Nothing came through. I just flooded you with the golden light.
Mm.
And yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
You're good, Max. Good job.
Yeah, not easy. A lot of challenges, like for everyone.
Yeah.
Right. So what is, yeah, we have the time. So you have to go at 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we get into the next step, group healing.
Yay, group healing. All right. So everyone listening, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water too, believe it or not. But yeah, go ahead, get comfortable. My hands were vibrating, Max. A lot of intense energy.
Mm.
Strong energy, strong Reiki energy. Um, yes. Okay. So let's all take a collective breath together. Here we go. In the nose, out the mouth. Let's take another one together. And let's hold for 2, breathe for 2. Here we go. Let's do another one. Hold for 2, breathe for 2. Very good. Now just relax wherever you are and allow your eyes to close when you're ready. And as you breathe, nice and easy, just enjoy this experience to just relax and receive this wonderful healing energy combined by Max and I as we bring forth this wonderful Reiki energy. Go ahead and allow yourself to receive the frequency and tone of this energy. Very good. Wonderful.
So with every breath that you take, inhale a fresh breath of air and golden light. And as you exhale, flash your body with the golden light so that you can feel, you can give the nourishment to your body, to your chakras. And as you do that, notice where you feel uncomfortable. Is it in your heart? Is it in your head? In your throat? Where is it? And with the next inhaling of golden light, when you exhale, flash your golden light there where you feel uncomfortable. Accept your feeling and give it the golden light.
So an entity is coming forth. I see an older sofa, so something like my uncle or my family members would have. It's not a modern day sofa. It's older. It's got like a rough kind of tougher fabric to it. So meaning it's not like chintz or silk or leather. It's this older fabric sofa. I feel this person is male with this older sofa, and it's dim lighting, meaning you've got, it's not fluorescent lighting in this space. It's like 2 small lamps or 1 small lamp. And you're not alone. The message is you are not alone. It's curious that abandonment is coming up because Max and I did touch upon this. But you are wounded very much so in this incarnation, feeling abandoned in your life, and you're very sad. You feel the weight on that, and depressed, and you want to feel better. So Max, can we connect with this entity and go to the heart chakra?
Yeah.
For this male?
Yeah. And give them love and support.
Yes.
And let them know that they are loved and support and safe.
Yeah. Yes.
in this moment
Yes.
and in every moment.
Yes. You are very much loved. Even though you do not feel it, you are. And it's okay. And it was hard. And you felt wounded. It's okay. It's okay. You deserve kindness. You deserve love. There are more things in play of this wound, but you deserve love and kindness. It's okay.
Yeah. So we have the presence of Yeshua, collective,
Mm-hmm.
and the angels are here too,
Mm-hmm.
facilitating the healing, supporting the healing. And reminding that what healing we are receiving, the collective is receiving it too.
Mm-hmm. All right, one more entity is coming in. This is a female entity with brown hair, kind of straight brown hair, not short, kind of long. And you feel like you're at crossroads and decisions. And there's a lot of anxiety around this. Wanting directions and a decision made or to make a decision, and you feel like you just don't know what to do. You don't know whether to go right or to go left, and you're at crossroads. You feel like you're at crossroads, and you're very anxious around this, and you want assistance on this. Okay. First off, remove the idea that you can make a mistake. Whatever decision you decide to take, there are no mistakes. So as soon as your mind goes into what ifs, that's all it is. It's the mind. It's the conditioned mind. Go into your heart and go into what feels more exciting to you, or what feels more loving, even if it is an illogical choice. Not what's good for you or what society or what other people will think and all of that. That's the conditioning in the ego mind. Go into the feeling of it. So one of the things that I do to trick the ego mind is I pretend that I wave a magic wand and I have all the knowledge, all the money, and all the resources to do X, Y, and Z. Would you still do it? Because if money was no object, you had all the education, schooling to do whatever, and you know, is there still excitement? You have $1 billion in the bank. Would you still do it? And like that trick is to get away from the paradigm of what is expected or what's right or what, you know, you should do something. And then you can get into the feeling of, no, I would do it whether I was getting paid or not, or I would do it because I love it, or I'm so curious, right? And when you go into the feeling of love around it, it will help you make your decision. Okay? You're welcome. Okay. Max, someone is asking about their animal. So, can animals get Reiki? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So if you do have an animal nearby, your pet or cat can certainly receive the Reiki. So I will go ahead and make that intention that all furry friends get this healing energy along with their mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
No, I always I hear a strange sound in my ear, so okay, something like that.
All right, I'm going to pull in my energy because I gotta.
Time to go.
Thank you for all of you guys asking your questions. I hope that felt good. Max, is there any comments? Did anyone, so we can verbally read them instead of psychically?
No.
No. All right. Well, did you guys enjoy it? Let us know if you enjoy it, like a heart or a thumbs up. Did you feel anything?
Yeah, leave it in the comment. We'll save this, so you'll be able to comment afterwards, and whenever you see this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just so.
So I think we're going to see you next week.
Yeah. So next Tuesday.
Oh, hello.
Yes. So did you feel anything? Did you did it resonate? Okay.
Yeah, how did you feel? It's interesting to know and to have a feedback, and yeah, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
And we'll be seeing you next week, same time, same place. Well, here and everywhere in the internet.
Yes. Yes. And I'll after my meeting, Max, I'll call you.
Right?
Okay.
Great. Yeah.
All right. Love you,
Love
everyone.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.